It's our fourth and final episode from Gisborne, and we might have saved the best for last. Today, we're checking out one of the most popular and unique things to do in New Zealand. A world-famous interactive experience with stingrays.
Some might say overly interactive.
Whoa! That's so funny.
But not us. These heartbeat-sensing, finger-sucking, camera-chasing stingrays are also gentle and friendly.
Whoa!
With names like Pancake, Stevie Ray and Waffle, how could they not be?
You kind of touch on her back, and if you feel it in a certain point, you can feel her baby moving.
And when you add that together with a hidden coffee shop, we wouldn't find on Google, we wouldn't find driving on the street, and you can only really get from people that know what's up. Oh, you'd love to see it. Where the hell are we?
And some beautiful new accommodation, and today is going to be a very good day.
I did not think she was going to put that thing right up.
Oh, good morning. What a way to start the day. Before we go and hang out with we'll go and make some new friends this morning in the ocean, I want to show you around this place that we checked into yesterday. It's called Cedar House. It's an old historic house that's been turned into luxury boutique rooms, and it is absolutely stunning. Started our day obviously with this. We had some breakfast in the dining room, and we want to show you around a little bit before we go and make some new stingmates. We call them stingmates? Meet some stingmates for the day. So this is the whole house, and up there, that is our room.
So one of the most commonly asked questions we get is about the accommodation that we stay in, because we always try and find these unique places to stay.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this place is. So it's got an amazing story. The owners took this place over. It's a historic house and it still has all those amazing historic features, but they've kind of added their own modern twist onto it.
Definitely.
And the owner, Jane, she's made each room feel like you're still at home, but it also feels luxurious.
The amount of pillows or cushions.
That's when you know it's luxury.
Tells that story for you.
And we love this one. The bathroom is insane. But again, like it feels old school, but it's super modern.
Yeah.
So as Dane pointed out when he was down in the pool, we're the room at the end upstairs, and down the hall is a kitchenette, has an espresso machine, which is always a win with us.
Yeah,
and
there's so many pods there too.
And a cute little balcony out the other side. So then you walk down the stairs, and one of the most amazing features of this house is the stained glass window, and it has all the features of Gisborne. And then you walk down the stairs, and that leads into the massive open plan entryway, and then on one wing is the dining room, and on the other side is the living room.
So I like how one of the ceilings it looks really traditional, historic, exactly how I'm assuming it did
Stained
back in
wood.
the early 1900s.
Yep, beautiful, like rich brown color. And then in the dining room is I don't know if it's pressed tin or what it is, but it's this beautiful patterned ceiling with a ceiling rose, and oh, it's just stunning.
All right. How you feeling?
I'm nervous. I don't know how I feel about meeting these gigantic stingmates.
Stingmates?
I'm excited, but also like, they're so big.
Yeah, I mean,
What about Steve Irwin?
Yeah, they do mention on their website that stingrays are not as dangerous as you might think. So it's sort of a nice way to get to sort of see the softer side of them. I mean, one called Pancake, and the other one is called Waffle. So I mean, those are the nicest, friendliest names you can possibly come up with. I'm sure we're going to be okay.
Yeah, right? Famous last words.
Yeah, so they run on the tides as well, so it's quite early for us. Originally when we were playing this, I think it was going to be about 11 a.m, but it's not this time, it's a lot earlier. So these are the waders that we have to put on, so you kind of kick off your shoes. Get in there. So you can pretty much wear any clothes. Like we wore gym clothes because we weren't really sure, but you can put anything on because you're gonna get protection right the way down. If your balance is good enough, you can chuck them on like that.
Looking cool.
Strap them up. And then I'm assuming I got some top straps that'll come over. Stacey's going for the balancing stick. Looks so good, babe.
Once we get into the water, just to make sure, because they will be all around us pretty much as soon as we're like mid-shin water. Just sliding your feet so that you don't accidentally stand on them really. They will come around and try and join in and join the walk out. So yeah, just sliding your feet. It helps also feel all the little dips and divots in the rocks and things.
So basically start off, got our waders on, the tide is right the way in. Have a little bit of a chat on the beach. That's Nina, she's taking us out, and she just explained that there's the main sort of stingray that you might know is the eagle ray. It sort of looks more like a bat, so to speak. And then there's the short tail, which is sort of a circle round one. They're apparently a little bit cheeky. They like to steal cameras that are underwater. They like to they get a reaction from sort of sucking on a finger or something, which is quite funny. But some of the names are just hilarious. One's called Barbara. What was the other one, babe? Biscuit is another name. So they've all got personalities and different names, and these guys obviously look after them and see them often and watch them grow. So they sort of know them all and can identify them very quickly. You okay, babe?
Yep, I'm just watching the step. Make sure I don't
Yeah, it is a little bit uneven. Feels weird with the waders, but I like it.
What do you mean about the suction? Yeah, so behind me here it's a little bit uneven. There's like a little bit of a stepping stone, otherwise it does get deeper to that side. Okay.
One already. What's
Yeah,
up?
they like to come say hi.
Whoa, she kind of
Reach
gave a
down
little...
and give her a pat if you'd like.
Really? Okay, let's do it.
Oh, please just have some.
Whoa, so slimy. Look, you can actually see the difference I'm making on its, like, the dirt, the dust is coming off.
You're giving it a free clean. That's half the reason.
Free clean. Oh, you can see the mark on it. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. If that's a sign of what to come, I'm beyond excited for how this plays out. Stace.
Oh my gosh! Oh, it feels so strange. Oh my
That texture, man.
Texture.
How does it feel?
It feels like velvety and like jelly, almost, you know?
Yeah.
Just like a really strange texture that shouldn't be on like an animal. Waffle!
That's so funny.
I did not think she was going to put that thing right up on my head. What? Just, I was not prepared for that at all. There is so much happening right now. It's windy, there's waves coming in, there's friggin' stingrays up to my chin.
She carries her young around here.
Wow.
Oh, I've got one in the back as well.
Oh my god, you've got it all going on here.
What are you doing?
Wow, so this is Tara.
Whoa.
Yeah, around there is her younger.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
How heavy did you say she is at the moment, or has been weighing?
Last time we weighed her, which I think was 2 years ago, she was 180 kilos.
180
Oh, no,
kilos.
280.
280.
280. So apparently when you touch her, because she's pregnant, touch her, do you call it her belly?
I don't know.
You kind of touch on her back, and if you feel it in a certain point, you can feel her baby moving.
That's outrageous. Kind of beautiful and scary all at the same time. Just at any time. This is one of maybe 20 times that these guys have just come up. There's another one. Look, they just come flying around.
It's because they can sense your heart rate, babe.
Yeah, that is a crazy story, isn't it?
Yeah, so we were just told that they've got an organ in their bodies that they can sense or feel like a heartbeat. So what they like to do is creep up behind people and scare them a little bit, raise their heartbeat, and they do the same thing when they're feeding. They nibble on your little fingers, and they've learned that if they nibble for long enough, that they can raise your heartbeat even more.
So then it just... That's why they go for the cameras as well. They've got another kind of sensor, I suppose you could call it, and they actually they go for it.
Okay, so what do we do?
I'm going to pop my hand around yours just because Barbara here, she likes to suck fingers into her mouth.
Okay.
Barbara's a
So I'm
sucker.
going to pop my hand around yours, so if anyone gets bitten, it will be me.
Okay.
Sweet. And we're just going to go underneath her here. There we go.
Sounded like she just choked on it, as long as she's good.
So that's her barb there on top. That whole piece there.
Wow, that's the barb.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually do anything unless they want to use it.
Right.
But when they do want to use it, it's very, very sharp and they have enough power to put their barb through both.
Shit, okay.
But they're very passive creatures. They don't want to use it if they don't have to.
Waffle.
It's seriously endless. I'm just here trying to capture the fact that we've finished now, everyone's slowly making their way back in. And then you just feel this little bump on your leg. It's not just a bump, it turns out to be this whole stingray sliding around up to your knees. They're trying to stop you from leaving. Is that Waffle?
Now this is Tilly.
Oh, Tilly, sorry.
She's also bad at it too.
So you can see how deep the water's got now, and we haven't had the best of conditions. When we came past the other day, this whole area was flat and sunny and beautiful, and that would make a massive difference in terms of how much waves and everything come in. But that was special, man.
Regardless of the waves, it was
I have
cool.
to say though, I feel like we got way more interaction with the rays than I was anticipating.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, they're still here as well.
Yeah, they literally will not let us leave.
Excuse me. Excuse
That
me.
is so cool. Yeah, sometimes with attractions like this, you really do have to move your feet, otherwise you could stand on them. With animal or marine-based things like this, the interaction that you actually get is very limited.
Yeah, true.
But this is
sort of
like
blink and you miss it kind of thing.
this was an hour of standing here and learning about them, learning from their names,
Their personalities.
and them just endlessly coming around and saying hello. And they want interaction. They actually want you to rub their back. They want you to clean them off.
Excuse me, Tara.
Don't leave!
I gotta go now.
Let's go. Another day tomorrow.
Is this the pregnant one?
Yeah.
Oh, see you later. Oh, good stuff. Look at that. Fascinating. Fish everywhere too. What a cool experience.
Woo!
Hurry!
Oh, no!
I'm going to swim.
No. Runaway hat. Oh, I'm still smiling.
That was so much fun. I'm really glad we did it. I was nervous in the beginning,
Yeah, you were a little bit, I could
but
tell.
they're so friendly.
For the most part, it's just chill. You just stand there, you just take in the information.
They come to you and
The
just
rays
say
just
hi.
kind of come up. You can grab some fish. You give them a little bit of a feed. There's how many? There was
Three guides.
3 or 4 guides out there. Nina was great sharing all the information with us.
So after all of that excitement, of course, the only natural thing to do is to go and find the best coffee there is in town.
Yeah, we heard about this place from Jane that runs Cedar House. I don't remember the name of it. It's not on here. Can you remember? All I know is it's going to take 10 more minutes to get there.
It's called Far East Coffee Co. And she uses those beans in the coffees that she makes in the mornings, which are very nice.
Which are very nice. She said it's a undisclosed, you wouldn't even really know he's there, there's not much signage, and as soon as someone's, especially local, as soon as someone starts telling us a story like that, we're all about it, because these are the local gems,
Yeah.
the finds that we wouldn't find on Google, we wouldn't find driving on the street, and you can only really get from people that know what's up, and Jane definitely knows.
Thanks, Jane.
It says we've arrived, but there's a collection of different driveways we could go down, and
Jane just picked one. and
there
said,
is no signage. Oh,
I got a feeling it might be over there.
I actually also... Oh no.
I feel like it's over there.
Let's just explore a little bit. Gisborne towing. No, that's not it.
We were just...
This doesn't feel right, does it?
Okay, so we were in the right place. A nice guy just helped us out down the wrong driveway.
But
he just said, "Are you looking for the coffee place?" And pointed us back down
Exactly
this
right.
driveway. He said, "Go down here, just keep going."
through the gates. I think this is what threw us off here, right? Is these gates.
Yeah, and the fact that there's like literally zero signage. I thought there'd be like a baby sign somewhere.
Wow.
Found it.
What? Oh, you'd love to see it. Where the hell are we?
How are you? Good, thanks. We are just after 1 flat white and 1 latte, please.
1 flat white, 1 latte, regular or larges?
Regular or large? What's the size difference?
So we're only serving a takeaway form at the moment.
Yeah.
No worries.
But these are the regular.
What's the story?
If we roll double sixes, we get a free coffee.
We'll shut the coffee this morning.
Really? Do we get 1 roll each, or is it just 1 roll? Okay, go for it, babe.
Cheeky.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's such a cheeky comment. I'm sorry, I was curious.
Oh, 1 6.
Negative.
So close, go for it.
Come on, babe.
Freebie, freebie, freebie.
Oh,
Oh, no, it doesn't even add up to 6.
oh well, we
terrible.
tried.
Oh, that's such a cool thing.
What a cool idea.
That's nice.
So this is a roastery as well, you can see. So this is the coffee, obviously, that we were having this morning. And then this is all the beans. I'm not kidding, if you didn't know about this place, you wouldn't find it. Walking the streets, you would never find it. I mean, driving in the car, we could barely find it. So I'm so pleased that we got this recommendation. Love places like this. Just got to taste sort of a filtered version of some of their coffee beans. I've got a coffee subscription, but thought while we're here, we'd pick up some coffee beans as well. We haven't got our espresso machine yet, which we really need to get. I'm craving having our own espresso machine at home, you know, as we do our renovations. Once we get the kitchen and stuff all sorted, maybe we'll do it then. But for the time being, I'm still using the AeroPress. So that I think was $12 for 250 grams, and that will last us until we go away on our next trip, which is coming very soon as well. And what the hell did you get?
Cameo
That doesn't look like
creams.
coffee.
I got cameo creams.
Oh, yum.
How good do
Are they
they look?
homemade? I saw them in a little
Look, I
container.
don't think so.
No?
No, I
they
don't
look
think so,
great.
but they look good.
I feel like that's illegal doing the dunk.
Why?
No.
Why?
You're going to lose the flavour.
Of what?
The cookie.
It's going to add to it? It's going to be like mocha flavour?
If you say so. The coffees are delicious, by the way, as expected.